Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is JoAnn, and this is To Crochet Curious. I have a lot going on, and I am winding down to head out on vacation. So there's going to be probably a lot of things that you don't hear about next week, and then we'll just do a wrap up when I get back, maybe. I don't know. Or the other option is I may be doing some pop up lives next week. We'll just have to see how it goes. I'll be visiting my mom, and I want to make her my priority. So um, we'll just have to see what happens. If I have a lot of time on my hands because I won't be working while I'm there, then conceivably I'll be doing some content, but I wouldn't count on it. But I am working towards 500 subscribers, and so right now I don't know, around 25 shy of 400. So I need about 125 subscribers to move to the next level. And I'm going to have a 500 subscriber giveaway, party, or whatever, live and giveaway when that comes. Um, Hopefully sometime this summer. And so stay tuned for that. Today, I wanted to talk about uh, several several things. I want to talk about WIPS. I want to talk about joining Scrubby Sunday. I want to talk about the dice bag that I made from Heather's new book. And so stay tuned for all of that. I will try to put markers in the description box. I've never done that before, but I will try to put markers of the different topics, so you know what time to look at for the different things. If I can make that happen, I will. So, first of all, let's talk about Scrubby Sunday. That is a creation of Heather from Strings and Threads. She's a very creative lady. I really enjoy her. She has been teaching herself to up her knitting skills by making dishcloths on a weekly basis. And she alternates every other week. One she'll crochet, the next week she'll knit. And she was contacted by a charity out of Texas called Starfish Foundation, I believe is the name. And I will put their information in the description box as well. And I just make a note so I don't forget. Um, and so, anyway, we are going to be making washcloths for them as a service. They support homeless veterans, and so they've asked for some washcloths from her, and she felt like the number was a little large for her to be able to fulfill their requirement. And so she's reaching out to other channels and asking them to join her. So I'm inviting you to join us as well. You can go to her channel and watch her information on this on her Scrubby Sunday, or you can hang out with me and we can talk about it here. So I have made a couple. My idea is to make soap bags. So this is half scrubby uh, and half cotton. And I just make it into a rectangle and then fold it over and sew up this, chain single crochet across the side. And I'll do some kind of a closure so that it can easily have soap added to it and it'll stay in there and not fall out. And you can just slip a bar of soap in there, or you can use it with liquid soap if that's what you choose. So it's usable either way. And I just thought it was a quick, I mean, it's half double crochet, so it's super quick to make. I've made two so far, and I think they're going to be useful. You could also use it like a mitt if your hand wasn't much bigger than mine anyway. I guess I could make them a little bigger. But, um, anyway, so there's that. So if you would like to participate in this, the address will be in the description box, and you can send yours to them as well if you want to make some washcloths for them. That's all they're asking for is washcloths. I know I got a little fancy with mine, but I just think it would be useful. I'm going to actually donate them with bars of soap in them, and I'll ship them down to them. And I'm just planning on making maybe a couple a week for 6 or 8 weeks, and then I'll ship them down. And then if they still have more requirement after that, I can continue doing it. But we'll just see. I can think that this would be very useful to the people that I donate to over at Mary's Place as well. So I may divert after my initial shipment. I may divert my future efforts to go over to Mary's Place and let them have them. So that's an option. So I would love to hear from you if you're interested in participating in this. Also, oh, and if you have a channel and you want to participate, you can let Heather know at Strings and Threads and myself. I'd be happy to promote you in the description when I post information about Scrubby Sunday as being a participant in this. So you can send me your channel information and I'd be happy to put it in there. So there's that. Now, I've been doing a lot of collaboration with Heather lately, and we did a live together a few weeks ago. We did, and I did a live giveaway, and then I had a couple other giveaways, one for content creators and one for subscribers. That's now closed, but as I said earlier, there will be upcoming giveaways. The next one will be for 500 subscribers, and I hope you will join me for that. But also, Heather has recently published all of her dice bag patterns into a single book, and she offered the book to me in exchange for showcasing a few of the makes in there. She said, if you make at least one. Well, I made a French fry container, which you might have seen in a previous video. And this time I have a really cute one for you. This is my lion. It's the sleeping lion dice bag. And I did it. This guy is so cute. You can see the bag drawstring here. And here he is. He's sleeping away. And I hated putting the hair on. It was painful and took way too much time. And I got way too much fuzz up my nose. I did not enjoy it. I made it with, let's see, I used homespun for the bag itself, which of course is, the nubby stuff that a lot of people don't like, but actually I don't mind working with it. I like it. So that's good because I have some in my stash I need to use. And then the other one I used for the, ironically, for the eyelashes, I used eyelash yarn and also used the eyelash yarn for the nose. So I don't know, it's a little hard to see him, but and then this is just some wool I had in my scrap bin that was the right tones, I thought, for a nice tawny or orangey, mane. It looked maney to me. So so that is my I'm not into I don't play the dice game, the game that I need dice bag for, but I like the little drawstring bags. I think they're cool. And there's a few others I might make as gifts. And then I saw somebody say, oh, I'm going to use mine for gift bags. And I thought, oh, that's a great idea because they're not that hard to make. And um, especially for kids, you do something like that. The gift bag becomes a major part of the gift that way. So the lion is going to sleep on my shelf. And I have, I don't know when I'm going to get to the next I have 2 more I wanted to make. And by the way, I will post information about her Etsy shop, Heather's Etsy shop, and her channel so that you can go see her about her patterns and getting a copy of her book. All right, so next on the list is WIPS. Whippity-doo-dah, whippity-ay. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine coming my way. Whippity-doo-dah, whippity-ay. I've got WIPS galore. So I don't have very many of them here, but I've got WIPS coming out of my ears. This one is a poncho that I started and I told myself I'd finish it in the spring, and guess what? It's summer. So I need to finish this poncho for my granddaughter, and it's made from unicorn mandala. It's a size 3 yarn, and it's a bag o' day pattern, and I just need to get moving on it. And in fact, there's no pattern in this bag. Okay, serious talk about WIPS, you guys. Serious. I am constantly finding myself saying, you know what, I think I'll work on that WIP. And I pick it up and there's no crochet hook in it. I don't know what stitch I'm doing. I don't know what size hook I was using. Is there a pattern with it? Maybe, maybe not. And I remember, who was I watching? I think it was Coco's Crochet. And she was going through her WIPs and she was saying, I'm going to write it all down. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I need to write this information down, stop, figure them out. So one of my goals, hopefully before I leave on vacation this week, is to pile up my WIPs and write them all down, what I'm working on. And, I know it doesn't all have to get done this week. It won't, I guarantee you. But I need to not give up on things because I didn't keep information on it. And I can think of a few things I have a few things in a bin over there that are WIPs, and I know that I'm like lost on them. I don't know what's next. And this poncho, I'm pretty sure there's a crochet hook. It's bag o' day. I can probably guess it's a 6mm hook, but I should check and see because I don't want to change hooks in the middle of the project. So I do have, and I have a couple of these versions of this, but I have a great project planner here. And I don't think at the moment I have more than 12 projects. But I would love to get some of these things in here, especially because, and don't tell her, but I'm making something for my granddaughter for making a bedspread for her. And so it's going to be a long-term project because I'm just going to make squares and then put them together. But it's going to take me a while because it's not something I can finish quickly, and she doesn't need it in the summer anyway, but I'm hoping by Christmas I'll be able to gift it to her. So, but I don't want to lose track of it. I want to write down the yarns I'm using for it. I want them to be specifically for that. Too often I start something because oh, that's interesting. And I start it and then, oh, I got to finish this for the channel, or I got to finish this for a gift, or I got to finish that for whatever. And something gets set aside. And then next thing you know, I don't remember, was I using a video to make this? Was I using a written pattern? What was it? So I'm trying to learn from everybody else when I watch them, and I see the struggles of having a lot of WIPs. You got to be organized or else you will never be able to finish them. And I totally get it. And then I'd also like to have a plan list because there's yarns that I have specific ideas what I want to do with them. And I'm, at some point, I'm going to totally forget what I had something for if I don't write it down. So I've been working, I started a few weeks ago on inventorying my yarn and getting it into an app. And I really like it, but oh my gosh, I got a lot of yarn, and it's, the yarn I got done, great, but then I haven't had a chance to get back to it. So when am I going to do that? No idea. And I had a staycation at home, and I did not get it done. Well, my staycation, I always think I'm going to have all this time for myself, and then it just turned into not anything like that. So standard family stuff, right? And I just have a lot of plans that I don't, I liked the plans when I made them. So I'd like to hang on to them. So I need to start making some notes and stuff. And another whip I've got is, of course, my Hexy Cardigan that I need to make the other side to. This one goes really fast. So I think what I might do is take this with me when I go to California. I might even, get most of it done in the car ride, and then I will have my mom there to help me judge how much I need to add to it to, get the right width and everything. She sewed for years. She was a very accomplished, what do you call that? Sewist? Sewer? Fabric? Fabrication artist. She made all of our clothes when we were growing up, and she made some pretty fancy stuff. So, uh, anyway, that's something she can help me with. And plus, I'd like to finish this. I love the color of it, and I really promised myself I was going to get a wearable out of this yarn, and I'm gonna, doggone it. So, I have other whips, of course. I have my Chenille blanket I've been working on. And this comes back to, again, you remember this one? How beautiful it is. And it's so soft and gorgeous. And I'm telling you, I want to finish it because it's so easy to do. And I haven't been doing it because I've had so many other things that have been requiring my attention. Ugh! And now I can't remember how to do the stitch. I have to go back and find it. The video, it's a TL Yarn Craft pattern. I remember that. But I need to find it and write it down so that I know what it is when I get back to it. The struggle is real, my friends. Okay, so that's my whips, the Lion Dice Bag, Scrubby Sunday. The only thing left is a size inclusive, which I'm going to hold off on. I'm not going to talk about right now, I think. I think what I'm going to do is I'll work on it a little more tonight because I barely worked on it. I'm telling you, that things we're making Thursday was something. When you see the video for that, you will know what I went through on that project. It took up a lot of time. So, yeah, but I think you'll like it. So, join me for that. So, this update, of course, is going to go out tonight, I guess, if I get it edited, or it'll be my Wednesday whip update. And then we'll get size inclusive done before I leave for the week. And so that'll go up on Friday. And things we're making Thursday on Thursday. And then after that, well, it'll be catch me if you can. So, I'd love to hear what you're doing. Please update me. I am looking forward to seeing if anybody wants to join me for Scrubby Sunday. I think it'll be fun. It's easy, you can just do regular washcloths. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. And just use, standard cotton yarn will do it. So All right, guys. Um, ah, have a wonderful night. Bye now.